Hello. How we doing? Thank you so much for joining us tonight. How you doing? Hello. And if you're joining us after the show, well, thank you for watching. Appreciate everybody out there. And Janet, we'll definitely do a special prayer for you and your family tonight. And so everyone out there would definitely do special prayers for Janet. And hello, Janet. Hello, Gail, Amy. Who we got tonight? Skylar Dog, Gail, Michelle, Sue Buckner, Michael. Not just Jeff. Send help. I like it.
That seemed to be our theme this week.
Yeah, send help. Amy, Marcia, Judy, Mr. Duity, Teresa, LRG. Wow. And yeah, we're doing a special prayer for Janet and her family tonight for sure. Dennis, how we doing? Welcome. Hello. Hope everyone's having a great day. I don't even remember. It's been such a crazy week as usual. What we do Monday, Jeff?
Don't start asking me.
What? You don't remember? What day did the power go out?
Monday.
Was that Monday?
I don't know. I guess.
Tuesday. The power at our building just like went out of nowhere.
We emptied multiple lockers.
Oh, that's what we did Monday.
We emptied a locker.
Yep. We did the wood unit. The video was yesterday.
Oh. Was that it?
That was it. What a crazy unit, huh?
Live edge wood. I got to come up with a project.
Live edge wood. If you guys didn't see yesterday's video, guy was a serious woodworker. All kind of high dollar commercial grade woodworking equipment with live edge wood, which is one of the hot things right now. Hot things, right, Jeff?
Yeah.
Hello, downtown Melissa Brown. I haven't seen her for a long time. Actually got to meet downtown Melissa Brown. Bruce.
Isn't there a song?
Shelly. What's that?
Isn't there a song about her?
Downtown Melissa Brown, get down. I don't know. Nah, I'm just making one up. Yeah, I got I don't know. There's the
that's Leroy Brown. I'm sorry.
At the What the Hales event, half a middle time the grill was when I got to meet Melissa Brown. Yeah. And then she had these two kids with them. One was supposed to get a Second Sense tattoo. I don't know if you ever did, though. Let me know, Michelle. Second Sense tattoo. He was pumped, man. He was more pumped than me. That's for sure. She said yes. Woo!
That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, no, he didn't.
That's cooler.
That's not cooler.
Yeah.
Man, I was going to pay that kid $1 million today, too.
Yeah,
you can tell me he lost out. Yeah, I would have paid him for advertising all those years. That was a lot of money. I told him I made him a deal, I think, at the time. I forgot what I told him. I'd pay him so much money to advertise. And then, yeah, unfortunately, we've been in the cold state, but that hasn't stopped just Jeff and me. We've been moving.
It's almost stopped me.
We've had some indoor units. We've been lucky.
Yeah.
Today, we were in the one unit we were cleaning out today. It was on the third floor of the facility. And Jeff and I we're like, man, this is hot up here.
Yeah.
It was like the hottest we've been for like the last month, I think.
I was loving that.
Yeah, it was nice. How cold is it? I don't even know. I mean, let's see. With the wind chill, I know at one point today it was really cold. Let's see what temperature it is right now.
It was teens.
It says it's 20 degrees. It feels like 5.
Yeah.
So that's what we're at. It feels like 5 degrees out there. It's a balmy 20, which is warm compared to where it has been. I think Monday it was like, I don't know. The kids didn't even have school Tuesday because it was so cold. Because they were already off Monday for President's Day. And
I always think, though, in the back of my head, the days like today, I always look forward because I just love the days in summers when I can work in shorts and
Shelly says it's going to be 40 next week.
I'll take that.
Gail says it's chilly there at 56.
Oh, boy. A chilly 56.
Yes, it's a chilly 56. Well, if you're used to the 75s and 80s.
Yep, that's shorts weather. That's that weather I was dreaming of.
Well, the crazy thing is guys, the temperature changed. Like right now, it's been so cold. So like next week when it's like in the 40s, people will be wearing shorts in Ohio because it feels so warm because your body got adjusted to how cold it was. As dumb as it sounds, your body does get adjusted somewhat to it. And I'm definitely better now than I mean, like beginning of winter, I was cold. Now I'm not cold anymore. I'm wearing like what, 2 hoodies, Jeff? It's 56 right now.
I don't know. What's that say?
Said Rob, didn't you find slats of wood that had 10 commandments printed on them? I did have a slats of wood that had the 10 commandments. I wonder what happened to that. Now you found lots more slats of woods. Yeah, lots of woods. We also, remember we just found that thing that had the Lord's Prayer on it, Jeff? That was carved in the wood. I wonder what happened to that thing. It was all carved in the wood, really nice, and it had like $100 price tag or $200 price tag on the back. Okay. Yeah, just say yeah.
Shane auctioned it.
Probably sold for $1.
Shane auctioned it.
He sold it. So last Friday was Valentine's Day. And Jeff, man, he was bugging me so bad, wanting to get home. I said, man, you want to go see your wife for Valentine's Day? He goes, no, I want to go get my rib dinner. It was something like that, right?
Well, with my wife.
Well, yeah, but we were more excited to go home and see your wife or go home and get the rib dinner.
I'm excited to see my wife every day.
Good answer.
And I told you, can I say what? I'll say what she told me yesterday.
Yeah, you could say it.
You appreciated that.
I think your wife's a saint.
I was up to my typical just being just Jeff self, not just Jeff. And she looked at me and she says, I have no idea how Robert can put up with you.
I've been saying that for years.
And that kind of hurt my ego a little bit.
Yeah. But someone had to bring you down a notch. Might as well be your wife. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with your wife. So let's see. Here's my Valentine's Day. Ready? Yeah, jamming out. A lot of people don't even know that was Jeff on the drums. He puts his fake wig on, and that's what he does on the weekends.
Yeah. I'm a roadie, though.
Yeah, he is a roadie.
People do know I'm a roadie.
So that was the Valentine's Day. Gave the wife the flowers, and she actually didn't have to work, so I just left them on the table. I had them, remember, on Thursday night I had them, so I had them up here. I didn't have opportunity because I knew I wasn't going to have opportunity to get them in the morning. So boom, 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 set them up, left. She slept in, woke up, called me. I knew she got the flowers.
That reminds me, I still haven't got my wife anything yet.
Oh, you got her ribs. You know what we're giving away tonight, Jeff?
She paid. What? What is that?
Look.
Is there money in there?
It is money. I have no clue how old the money is inside. I have no clue what money's inside. Is there silver money inside? It is from a bank, but it is money inside this bank. It is full of, and it looks like nickels on the top there. So it could have anything inside there.
Is that
not pennies?
55 gallon?
Yes, it's 55 gallon drum. No, it's I would say that the bank is about this big.
Oh, wow.
It's heavy and it's full. I found it in a storage unit years ago. Never took anything out of it. That's how I found it. We're going to be giving away to a member tonight. So all you members out there, I appreciate you. And if you're not a member, you can become one. And if you can't, I understand. There's no pressure. Don't forget, some people give me a hard time because of memberships. I put out free videos every week for everybody. And then I give members some extra stuff. Plus we get to do the auctions, plus the giveaways. And wait till March Madness coming up, Jeff. We got March Madness coming up on Second Sense for all the subs. You ready for March Madness?
Have you determined how you're going to give that away?
The bank?
Is it going to be what kind of question?
I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be a question. We're going to do numbers. We might have to guess Jeff's hat size. Do you know your hat size?
Why do you do that? Why?
What, your hat size? You don't know your hat size?
Why do you just insult me?
How's a hat size insulting?
Well, guess your own hat size then.
Okay. I didn't know a hat size was insulting.
It is.
You got thin skin, buddy.
Yeah.
Now I know why your wife said that.
Guys are ganging up on me.
We're giving away money. That's right. Money. Like I said, there could be silver coins in there, Jeff, for all I know.
And you're auctioning?
Oh, yeah.
Anything good today?
Well, we're going to auction off Jeff's left finger. No,
right.
Let's see here. I don't know. All the auction lots start at $25. It is free shipping if you live in the continental United States. The winning bidder will send an email, secondsense@gmail, your full name, your YouTube name, your full address, and the description of the item you won. And my business partner, Joe, will send you out a PayPal invoice tomorrow. So email him tonight. He'll send it out tomorrow. As soon as you pay the invoice, he will ship it out to you professionally. Right, Just Jeff?
I'm sorry. Amy said she loved me. I got distracted.
Yeah. See, Guy said your head must be big. You don't might want to know you got this big old noggin, you know?
Yeah.
I was thinking the opposite.
There's a lot going up there.
You might have your head's like abnormally small and I've never noticed it before. I don't know. So now I'm going to have to measure it when you're not paying attention tomorrow.
Oh, it's a melon.
It's a melon.
You can't hide it.
You can't hide it. How's that?
What's that?
It's hiding your melon, man.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
just let you have a little.
Hello. Here's one for you.
Hello, Uncle Leon. Uh-oh.
Let me show you one. See if you can see this.
I'm checking.
Wait a second.
So our first auction lot, go ahead.
Keep doing your thing.
I'm going to show the first auction lot while you're pulling it up.
Yeah, you do that.
Look at this. Oh, these are all brand new. These are all pins. Brand new pins. Very decorative. Very cool. I love the sun right there. The sunglasses on. You got the circus pin right there. There's the lions. There's cats, frog, a flute, the lady looking out the window, the clown, all the pins, $25. I mean, I have to imagine most of these are $5 to $10 a piece pins. I thought it was very cool. They're all brand new. They came from the one unit. Remember, we found all that brand new jewelry, Jeff?
Yep.
Box full brand new jewelry.
Wow.
This is from that unit. All brand new pins, and they're large, or brooches, I should say. They're not even pins. They're brooches. These are large brooches. Very decorative. I got 25 now, $30 go. I got 25 now, 30. 25 from Kathy now, $30 go. I got 25 now, 30 now, 30 now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30. Better lot than that now. You got to bid fast, bid quick now. 25 now, 30. $25 now, $30 go. I got 25 now, 30 now, 25, 30. All the pins won money. 25 now, $30 go. I got 25, 30. I think there's 15 pins. Divide that by $25. You divide it by 30. That's $2 a pin, Jeff. I'm asking 30. I got 25 now, 30 now, 25, 30. $2 a pin. $25 now, $30 go now, 25, 30 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 now, 25, 30. $25 now, $30 go now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30. 25, 30 now.
Wait, yep.
30 now, 35, 30 now, 35. Auction now, 30 get 35, 30 get 35. That's
Yep.
40 now, 35, 40 now, 35, 40 now, 35, 40 now, 35, 40. Yeah, 35 over here now, $40 to go. 35, $40 to go. Brand new. I have no clue how old they are. They're vintage. I can tell you that. Well, I don't know. Vintage is 20 years old. Are they 20 years old? I don't know. They're old. All right, what do you get for all of them? One money and get 35 now, 40 now, 35, 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 40 now, $35 now, $40 go. I love that song. I just know why. The song with the sunglasses is so cool. 35, 40 now, 35, 40 now, 35, 40 now, 35, 40. You got the circus pins, the line, the lady looking at the moon. Hello. $35 now, $40 go. Fair warning now, 35, 40 now, 35, 40. All in, all done. I got 35 now, 40 now, 35, 40 now, 35, 40 now, 35, 40 now, 35, 40. 35 out, $40 go on the brooches. 35, 40. Shelly's out. Anyone else want to jump in? It's not too late. 35, 40 now, 35, 40. Fair warning. We're going to look at it one more time. Make your decision before it's too late. 35, 40 now, 35, 40 now, 35, 40. There's 2 lion pins, 2 cat pins. 3 cat pins. There's a cat pin there too. I didn't even see that one. There's all kind of the circus pins, the sun pin. We got the clown pin, the frog pin on the right over there. A Pal G. These are all made in the United States. They're not even made in China. This is U.S. jewelry right here. What do you think about that, Jeff? 35, 40, fair warning now. 35, 40 now, 35, 40. Last and final call now. 35, 40. So, bang. Thank you. Beautiful lot. 35. And if you think about the price per pin, so you're not going to go anywhere and find those pins like that.
Oh, yeah.
And these are made in the U.S. These ain't made in China. Those are beautiful. That's why I know they're vintage,
She's going to be the envy of the neighborhood.
I'm telling you what. And all of her friends, they'll be like, hey, she might be giving them gifts, birthdays, Christmas. You got someone likes, Jeff likes clowns. So you like clowns?
Do I like clowns? I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
I don't like scary clowns. I like happy clowns.
No scary clowns.
Yeah.
Happy clowns.
I've sometimes been told I'm a clown.
I thought about going to clown college, and I'm sure you could see that.
Yeah. It does not surprise me.
I want to be the guy that drove the car.
That'd be a mistake.
We're not going to make it today, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That hurt, Jeff. That hurt.
I wouldn't do good with that one where they try to fit a lot of clowns in one car.
No.
Yeah.
You're not made for that.
Look, ladies and gentlemen, there's a half a clown in the car.
Look, no one can get out of the car. You're like trying to get out.
Get the other half in.
Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Oh, man. I got another lot for you, Jeff.
All right.
Are you sure? This is called the treasure drawer lot, right? Boom. There's a lot going on here, ladies and gentlemen. There's vintage Boy Scout patches in here. There's a pocket knife. That's a money clip. There's old stamps in here, 3-cent stamps. There's medals, coinage. That's a reproduction 1790 something coin. So don't be like, oh, there's a picture from China, Japan, or something, World War II. It looks like there's some kind of ring there, bracelets. There's all kind of stuff. That's a measuring tape down there. It is a $25 opening bid on this little lot here. It's got a little bit of everything in there. And once again, lots of pieces, lots of different things you can sell and or keep. There's lots of trinkets. I have no clue about that's Spirit of 17. So that's 1770 or 1976 patches there. The old stamps, like they said, that's a reproduction 1795 coin up there. But there's other coins in there. I don't even know that picture. It's just interesting.
Hey, Robert.
Yeah.
I texted you.
Yes.
The first picture.
Yes.
My invention, since I haven't been able to hear so well.
Right.
I could listen to TV better this evening.
It worked?
Well, then my wife asked my kids if I look like whoever that thing is that's underneath it.
Uh-huh.
What's his name?
He's from Harry Potter. I'm trying to think of his name off the top of my head.
Yeah, it's not.
I'll show everybody. They could tell us the name. Hold on. What's that guy's name?
I don't remember.
Here's Jeff.
Those are my inventions to be able to hear my TV better.
Nice.
I made cups around my ears. Yeah, they said I look like that guy.
Yeah, kind of.
Whatevs.
All right, $25 go. Anybody interested? $25. $25 go now. $25 go now. 25. Patrol leader, Scotland assistant leader and all now. Keystone area council, Pennsylvania now. Knife and all now. Stamps $25 go. $25 go now. 25. Yeah, $25. Anybody now? $25 go now. 25. Yeah, $25. Have the nice little line now. $25 go now. $25 go. $25. Yes, 25 now. 25. Anybody want 25 and only 25? We're gonna have to pass it, Jeff.
Now it's a junk drawer.
It went from treasure drawer to junk drawer. I have a junk drawer lot.
That's sad.
I like that lot. I guess they don't like it.
Dobie. Someone I wrote looked like Dobie. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah. That's what you look like.
Yeah.
You got it, Jeff.
But I could hear the TV. See, I'm a problem solver.
I see that. I just wish I had that thing I found in the storage thing. It's meant just for you. It's like headphones you put on. It's for the TV.
Yeah.
And you can listen to TV at their own volume. Not everyone has to listen to your volume.
You found one today that you said I could have that played soothing music.
They said they just got here. They wanted to ask just Jeff, how much wood could Rob chuck if Rob could chuck wood?
I'll tell you what, he's a mother woodchucker.
Let me tell you this. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck could chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck could chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
But the question was, how much could Rob chuck, not woodchuck?
Well, how much wood did I chuck this week? Yes, Grammy. You got to be a member to bid. Membership start at $4.99. And all the money goes directly to help the channel. Well, YouTube takes their percent, but the money goes help directly to the channel, give you guys better content all the time. Try to buy more and better units. And we got some interesting that's coming up. I think tomorrow's video is going to be the 20-year in storage in Norwalk video. The only issue is the second video. I might have to drive to Norwalk to get the end of it, you know. Because we never finished filming the end.
Where?
In Norwalk.
Oh. Yeah.
Tomorrow we got to go to Westchester. Is that where we're going?
My daughters are wanting to go over to my mother's house and have wings and watch the Cavs. Can I be home by 7?
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
It would be easier if you said, hey, Rob, we want you to come over and have wings and watch the Cavs with us. It starts at 7. And I'm like, yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah.
You better get home in time, Jeff.
You'll be there at 8. I'm asking if I can be there at 7.
That's their goal, man. It's a 2-hour drive there.
And to answer JJ's question, I'd say 12 or 13.
Wood? I could chuck? How much wood could I chuck? If a wood could chuck
wood. About 12.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck could chuck as much wood as a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
About 12 or 13.
All right. Well, we're going to see if they like this a lot better, Jeff, than the last lot. Boom. Brand new jewelry. There's all kind of stuff there. There's hearts. There's faithful companion stuff. Now, these are some of my favorite ones coming up. There's manatee earrings, manatee pins, turtle earrings, turtle pins. There's these little pins here, brand new stuff. Look at these turtles. Turtle. The manatees. And made in the U.S. jewelry. The Opagi. And then there's also these faithful companion pins. They have little gemstones in there. It's like, I don't know. I think it's what to say, Austrian crystal or something like that. But they're made in the USA too.
I think you got a bid.
All right, I got $25 go, 25 now, 30 now, 25, 30, $25 now, $30 go now, 25, 30. But this is brand new stuff once again from that locker. But look at the turtle set. You got the brooch with the earrings and the manatee earrings and brooch. Oh, they're so cute. 25 now, $30 go. Get 25 now, 30. Got 25, $30 go now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30. Yeah, 25, 30, 25, 30 now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30, 25, 30. I got 25 now, $30 go for all the nice jewelry, brand new stuff here now, 25, 30. The manatees and all. I went swimming with the manatees, and I tell you what, awesome experience. If anyone's never got to go, go. They are a gentle beast. You're not allowed to touch them. They will touch you. And actually, I had a baby manatee come up and kiss me. That was kind of strange, but not much you can do about it. Why are you laughing? You get kissed by a baby manatee and tell me how you feel.
I just know babies typically when they're kissing, they're nurturing. You sure it wasn't trying to feed? That was the vision I got when you said.
You think I look like a big bottle, a big nipple? Is that what you're trying to say? I got 25 now, 30. 25 now, $30 go now, 25 now, 30 now, 25, 30 now, $25 now, $35 go now, 25 now, 30 now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30. Ah, the nice little stuff there now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30. $25 now, $30 go, get 25 now, 30. Fair warning now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30. Did you try all the wood lathe yet? Maybe Rob and Just Jeff could have a competition on it. We haven't done. We sold a piece of the stuff today.
The bandsaw sold today.
Jeff sold the bandsaw.
Posted a few things yesterday. One sold today.
But he did give away 2 garbage bags. Oh, it's so funny. I told Shane, I was like, man, Jeff got so serious about the garbage bags. I was messing with him. Because the guy wanted to wrap the bandsaw. It was snowing out. And the guy wanted to wrap the bandsaw up. And Jeff was like, I got to get garbage bags. I was like, you're going to give him those garbage bags? I was like,
Don't give them the good ones.
I said, don't give them the good garbage bags.
Okay, Rob, in case you haven't noticed, you have a rack over here with about 4,000 garbage bags in it.
Yeah, not anymore. Now it's 3,998.
Not anymore. Hey, guess what? I gave him a blanket, too.
What?
I did.
$25 now, 30. Fair warning now, 25, 30 now, $25 now, $30 go. I got 25, 30 now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30. $25 now, $30 go. I got 25, 30 now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30. All in, all done. Better a lot than that. You go find a manatee brooch, manatee earrings. There's crystal Australian. Did it say Australian crystal on that? It looked like Australian crystal. Yeah.
You can give those away.
Austrian crystal.
You can give those away for gifts for the next 5 years.
That's what I'm saying. I got 25, 30 now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30. Last and final call now, 25, 30 now, 25, 30. I'm going to sell it, Jeff. They had plenty of time to bid. Sold $25 to Shelly. Thank you, Shelly.
Nice score, Shelly.
Oh, that's a great one. We appreciate it. You know who else is about $25 scores? This guy.
Hey, guys.
What's up? Well, that was good. Conky's like, hey, guys. I gave him this great intro. Conky's like, hey, guys.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I was like, this guy, I love his great $25 scores. Woo! Hey, guys.
Hey, guys.
Hope everything's good. What's up, Conky? You feeling good, man?
Huh?
You feeling all right?
Yeah, I guess I'm doing all right.
Did you get the other car?
What's that?
Did you get the other car?
No, I didn't get it. It went too high. I was trying to buy a car for parts so I could put my wife's new car together, and I had already spent over $1,000 on parts, and I was getting ready to spend another about $1,000, and I thought I was going to be able to get a car for a couple $1,000 and have something to, recoup some of my money on. And it was just demolished, and it went for more than what my wife's car went for. So I let it go.
There'll be another one coming, right?
Yeah. Well, I already spent the money on the parts. So it's ridiculous how much money I had to spend to do this thing. All I haven't even gotten the nerve to add up all the money yet. Because, when I get done building a car, I account for every penny. So I know how much I have in it. And usually I'm pretty proud of the number. And this time I think it's still going to work out okay, but it's not going to be the steal I thought it was going to be. So we'll see.
You need a Ford Ranger?
No, I do not.
I do.
What'd you ever do with that truck anyway?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go get the key.
Ah.
I gotta go. I talked to the locksmith today. They said just bring the title up. They'll make me a key. So I'm gonna take that, and then we're gonna mess with it next week.
Well, it'll be neat to get that thing running, get it out of there, get some tires on it.
Jesse said he can meet us there Tuesday. So Jeff and I might go there Monday and then go back Tuesday.
Hell, I'm half tempted to go there Tuesday just so I can see Jesse. Where's it at anyway?
It is in Norwalk.
Norwalk. Wow, that's
right afterwards. We're taking it to the racetrack.
Gonna take it racing, huh? It might not do so good.
Hey, I need a car right now, man. My car, the timing chain's bad.
Ouch.
And it's the mechanic. He doesn't do timing chains, but he says the book says it's an 18-hour job.
So it still runs, just runs bad, or it broke and it doesn't run at all?
It runs.
Oh, okay.
Basically, he said that could replace the converter because the converter, I guess, fills up with something or with fuel or something. He said he could replace the converter, and he said you probably get more power. You can maybe go on the highway, but he goes, last time he did it, it burnt out within an hour.
Oh, jeez.
The converter. So he said I wouldn't recommend it. You could try it, but he said.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it either. Between an 18-hour job and the cost of the parts itself, and
I don't know what to do right now. The question is, do I get the timing? Do I fix it? Do I put a new engine in it? My one buddy said just put an engine in it. It'd be probably about the same amount of money.
Well, I think the thing you gotta worry about it's the Traverse, right? I think they're kind of notorious for that.
But yeah, that's why I figured if I replace it.
Well, you don't want to replace it with another engine that's going to do the same thing almost immediately. You know what I mean? If you get another engine out of it, how many miles does yours have on it?
100 and maybe 60.
So if you got another engine that had 80,000 miles.
No, I was going to get a brand new engine.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, then that's.
I was talking about buying a brand new crate engine.
That'd probably be better.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
If you did that, I thought you were talking about putting another used engine in it.
No, I want to put another used one in. No, I was talking about putting a brand new one of those crate engines.
Well, if the car's in nice shape, otherwise.
Well, I told my buddy I put it in, and then it's gonna. I was thinking I was talking to Jesse. That's who said put a regular engine in, a new engine, and then I said, yeah, and then the training's gonna go. That's going to be the Murphy's Law. You put a brand new engine in it, and then the transmission will go.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Okay, now I already put a brand new engine in. Might as well put a brand new tranny on it. And then the drive shaft will go.
Well, I mean, no, the thing you've got to worry about is if you dump too much money into any car and it gets hit or something, the insurance company doesn't care that you just put a new engine in it. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't have full coverage on it anyway. So.
Well, that doesn't matter. We got full coverage. If somebody rear ends you, they're only going to give you so much money for it.
Yeah, it's still going to be a 2010. Doesn't matter what you put a brand new motor, transmission, and everything else. It's still going to be a 2010.
Yeah,
I got you, Conky. So you don't want to put a timing chain on, huh?
I've got so many projects. I mean, I don't think most timing chains don't take that much to do.
Yeah, I guess the Traverse is known for it's like you got to take out the engine or I don't know all this.
Yeah, I mean it's probably some weird thing where on that particular motor and that particular setup you've got to tear the engine apart further than you have to on any other car. I can usually, Subarus are really easy to do timing chains and timing belts on. It's not an 18-hour job on those, but I wouldn't want to try it on anything else.
It's one of those ones. It's like, I don't know. It's like, what do you do? I'm used to buying cars for $500, so I don't. This car I actually spent a lot of money on.
Yeah, so you just gotta.
I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm not on the fence. The thing is, I can still drive it, so I guess I could just drive it around 30, 40 miles per hour. It's gonna take me 2 hours to get to the auction.
Well, and another thing you can do is what year is it?
Look at Jeff. He knows it, Robbie. It's a 2010.
Yeah, okay, so it's only 15 years. I was going to say you could get truck plates for it and just remount the catalytic converter and drive with the check engine light on. Because what's probably happening is it's not the timing chain that's causing the car to go so slow. It's probably a plugged up catalytic converter that's
what he was saying.
That's limp moding the car or something like that.
Yeah, he's saying it's plugging the cat converter because originally they were talking about putting a fuse box in it, and there's 75% chance that would fix it.
A fuse box.
Yeah, he said he talked to the dealer, and they said when this happens, 75% chance it needs a new fuse box, a whole new fuse box, because there was some problem with the fuse thing. Long story short, he replaced the fuse box, and that didn't fix it. But he was nice enough that he took the fuse box back out. He's not going to charge me for the fuse box.
Okay.
So right now I'm only like $150, so it's not too bad.
Well, yeah, like I said, if it won't pass E-check doing what I tell you to do, but just put truck plates on it.
So you're saying basically take the converter off and straight pipe it?
Take the converter off, remount all the precious metals, sell them, and put it back on.
I don't know how to do the second part there, but yeah.
Well, I mean, all you're doing is basically just put a straight pipe in it.
That's what I thought about, just straight pipe.
If you can get an exhaust guy to build you a straight pipe that looks like your converter, it'll bolt right in, okay, with the right gaskets and everything. You can sell your converter, even though it's bad. You can sell your converter for, I don't know, $200-300, whatever they go for, like that. And all you have to do, I think in Ohio there's a law or something like that, but you have to, if you walk in with a catalytic converter and it doesn't look like it's been cut out, and you say, yeah, that came from my car, and you attest to that, they'll take it and they'll buy it from you. And
in Cleveland, they'll just buy it for you.
Yeah, and then just it won't pass E-check. Just get truck plates for it.
Yeah, that's like all my other vehicles.
Yeah, my Subaru has truck plates because it won't pass E-check, and I got tired of playing the game on the car my wife's driving now, the one we call the dog car. And we're going to get rid of it anyway as soon as I get hers done. But the last time I put plates on it, the problem with it is the return line for the gas, the vapor return line is got a hole in it or something, and you fill it up, it smells like gas until you get it down to like 7/8 of a tank, and then it's fine. But that caused the check engine light to come on. And in order to fix that, you've got to pull the whole rear frame assembly, pull the tank out, redo the lines. I mean, it's a nightmare, especially on a rusty old car. So I was like, I'll just spend an extra, $30-40 on license plates, get truck plates, tell them it's 10,000 pounds, and I slap some truck plates on it, and just, it's not ideal. I don't like driving with the check engine light on, but that's just what I did to get another year out of the car.
Well, you know how to fix that, right? The check engine light. They sell the stuff. It's tape.
Yeah.
You put it right over. Why are you laughing, Jeff? These are these ways I fix things here. You see the check engine light anymore. It's gone. Well, out of sight, out of mind, Jeff.
The problem with a check engine light on a Subaru is it also activates everything else. So it shuts off the cruise control. It shuts off all the safety features like the anti-lock brakes and the traction control. All that's gone.
On your Subaru?
Yeah, it shuts off all the safety systems.
That's crazy.
Does it have the hill brake?
Yes, but it doesn't work when the check engine light's on.
Oh. Huh.
And even on my daughter's car, when I bought it, the other thing it takes out is it's got the where you can open the lift gate, and it's power lift gate, and it uses the motor to shut it. It takes that out, so that doesn't work.
That's strange. Michelle duct tape, baby. She knows.
And I'll just I'll mention this now. It's off subject. I don't really want to. I really don't want to delve into it, but I will say that we had to say goodbye to Roxy this morning.
Oh man.
So yeah, she was almost 18 years old, and she had taken a turn for the worse over the weekend. and we were kind of fooling ourselves, kind of seeing if she'd get better. And this morning it was obvious we had to take her and have her put to sleep. So
sorry to hear that.
I don't want to. I don't really want to bring down the mood of the show. I don't want to do any of that. I just we're going to talk more about it Saturday, and I didn't want to. I guess I just didn't want to lie to anybody and think that make everybody thinks everything's okay when when that happened this morning. So
oh, poor little Roxy.
She got a lot of years out of that old body of hers.
Yeah, she did.
And
the YouTube celebrity.
Yeah. Well, I mean, her
how many people have donated money to pay for Roxy treats?
For her treats, yeah. I mean, and we bought treats with that money too. I mean, that was
Jeff. See, he didn't really know Roxy, but the dog would just bark, and you'd have to give a treat, and but it just keep barking, and it was just like, okay, I'll give you a treat. Darn it.
Yeah, she. In fact, even this morning, she got up and she was barking, and I mean, I fed her this morning. She ate it like there was no tomorrow, which for her there wasn't. And then she barked some more, and I gave her more, and she ate that. I mean, so she had her last meal, and
18 years is pretty impressive. That's
for a beagle, yeah.
Even a beagle still, yeah. Any dog, that's 18 years is a long life.
Yeah, she would have turned 18 in March.
Oh man. 126 dog years.
Yeah. 26.
And Sherry asked, how far do we travel for items? Jeff?
You want to tell?
How far do we travel, Jeff?
Depends what the item is.
As far as we got to go. That's the answer.
Yeah.
We'll go anywhere if it's right.
Sometimes we go and we don't get anything.
No, let's not talk about that one, man. Oh.
Yeah.
And when we drove all the way out of Maryland, or was it Maryland?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a long trip for well, I mean, you picked up a few items, but
yeah, not like we should have.
And I even thought about that trip this morning because I remember that when Noreen, you dropped me off at that BP station on, I guess it was like Niles or Austintown or something like that.
Yeah.
Remember that? You picked me up and dropped me off there, and when Noreen met me there, she had Roxy with her. Yeah, we couldn't talk those people out of anything once that guy took his attitude.
No, it was all over. Like I said, it was great. The sisters are great, and dealing with them were great. And my two regrets is that I should have just switched my mode. I just got upset because, like, all of a sudden he wanted 80,000, whatever the heck he wanted, from 25,000 or whatever it was to 80-some thousand. It was just crazy. But now looking back, we should have just bought everything in the shed,
Yeah.
But live and learn, Conky.
Well, I mean, there's a part of me that thought that at some point they were going to come to their senses and give us a chance to
do some kind of deal.
Do something, yeah.
Yeah. Because usually, there's a deal. You're in someone's hair, and then you try to come into hair.
Yeah.
But we were here, and they were.
Yeah, they just kept going up. It was like this. Yeah, you know what I mean?
And speaking of dogs, my dog, Chester, decided to eat my wife bought them each a box of chocolate for Valentine's Day. Chester ate one whole box and then everything but 2 pieces left in the other box because I think someone came home. Busted. So then my wife, part of my chocolate went to the kids. That's what the dog did to me. And Chester.
How's Chester doing now? Did he get sick?
I'm very confused on the whole situation because the other day I found like balls of foil. So I don't know if he coughed them up or where these balls of foil came from. Because we thought, it was going to come out the other end. That's for sure. But there's balls of foil because they were all wrapped, in foil chocolates. They were Rochelle or whatever. I don't know what my wife's. So they each had a foil wrapped around each piece of chocolate, and a whole box. He had almost 2 whole boxes of chocolate.
That's where you just. I mean,
the dog didn't die. My wife was so mad though because she spent, I think she said $30 a box or something on the chocolate.
$35
a box.
You think the dog cares? Do you think Chester cares how much?
Oh no, you don't care. My wife really cares. So yeah, that was the Valentine's Day treat for Chester. He had his Valentine's Day treat.
Last night we threw a pizza in the oven, and it was one of those pizzas you take out of your freezer. Comes out, I cut it into 8 pieces, and give Noreen 2, I eat 2. Now I'm kind of hungry, so I can get my other 2, and her 2 pieces of pizza is still sitting on the cutting board in the kitchen table, and Eddie gets up because Eddie usually sits between us on the couch. He gets up, he goes trotting off into the kitchen. I hear some rustling, although I had forgotten about the pizza. Next thing you know, he comes slinking out of the kitchen, trying to walk past us on his way to the bedroom. I noticed there's something in his mouth.
You had a whole piece of pizza?
I said, Eddie, where are you going? And he started slinking faster. Eventually, it turned out he ran from me. He went into Noreen's office and laid down on the bed and tried to hide the pizza in his mouth. And I got a hold of it and started pulling. I wound up pulling it mostly out of his mouth. He got a little bite of it, but I pulled it mostly out of his mouth and got it away from him. But
oh man,
dogs are sneaky little bastards,
Yeah, they were sneaky. We don't even know how Chester got up to get. We think he jumped up onto the countertop because it's I don't know how he got to the chocolate.
Well, I mean, Chester's not a little dog.
No.
He could probably stand up and put his paws on the countertop.
Yeah, he does.
Sorry to interrupt, but I want to say to Sherry, sorry for her loss. She mentioned she lost her husband 8 days ago, I believe.
What?
Yeah.
8 days ago. Oh my gosh.
And she's also asking, but take your time and talk to your support group before you determine what you want to do.
Here's to Hales. What's up, Hales?
There's Jeremy.
Mm-hmm.
He's moving storage units. He said he could try to jump on if he can. He's got a couple of storage units in Orlando. And man, I wish we were in Orlando, Jeff.
God, it's so much warmer in Orlando. It's got to be.
How about this? Next year, Jeff, we just buy units from January through March in Florida. And we'll just keep bringing them back. We'll spend 2 weeks down there, 1 week on the way back here. 2 weeks down there.
I'm in.
All right. That didn't take long.
Yeah.
Now we just got to get our wives on board. Well, your wife be like, yeah. 2 huge units in Orlando.
I wonder if I can get in on any Florida work in the wintertime.
Definitely. We know Jeremy's lying. He's at Disney World right now. We know you're on Space Mountain, Hales. We know you got your Mickey Mouse ears on right now. No, that's Conky. Sorry.
Yeah, there's my Mickey Mouse ears again.
Oh, that was sorry, Jeremy. That was Conky with the Mickey Mouse ears. I got him confused. So that's hilarious. I just watched incredible thing today. It was ridiculous. It was they called him the Duck Man and all this other stuff, but comic books in their heyday, 1940s, 50s, and stuff, when comic books that were crazy, okay? They start exploding, and Superman and Captain Marvel and all that stuff. What was the number 2 sold periodical in the United States during this time frame? And the number 1 was Reader Digest in the whole United States. Number 2, Walt Disney comic books. Especially Donald Duck comic books.
Donald Duck, huh?
And they went to this whole thing. This guy, he started doing artwork. It's a crazy story. He started doing all this artwork, started doing all these cartoons and stuff. Ended up going to Disney, took a whole pay cut, all this other stuff. But basically became an artist. He's 40 years old. with the Disney started making these comic books, because he was making cartoons, and they're like, oh, we need someone to do the comic books, because they were just keep reprinting all the old stuff they used to put in the newspapers and comic books, but then they ran out of material. So then they need someone to come up with new material. So they hired this guy and took him. Long story short, his artwork inspired all these people out there, from like Matt Groening to, who made The Simpsons. They started going through a list of all these people, all famous people that created stuff in the United States. And then this one guy in Japan, an American soldier, gave him these books, these comic books, these Disney books. And he made this whole genre of Japanese anime. He's like the godfather of Japanese anime, but like all of his stuff was inspired by this guy. But no one knew who he was. And people would try to find out who he was, but Disney wanted them to think that Walt Disney wrote and drew everything. So they wouldn't let people know who he was. So he said the whole time, like 20 years, for 20 years, like he only got 3 letters, fan letters, and 2 were people telling him like something he did wrong, and the other one was from this one guy trying to find out who he was. But all the other ones they just kept back, and he didn't realize how popular he was, wow. But they didn't want him to get the fan mail, because they knew that if he knew how popular he was, then he'd probably ask for more money. And they paid him, I forgot, it was like $2 a page or $12.50 a page. It was a lot of money back in the 30s and 40s and 50s, but he never had much money. And then, long story short, they found out who he was. He becomes popular. Then he starts painting pictures of like Donald Duck and Uncle Scrooge and Duckville and all this stuff. And he starts selling these paintings, and they start selling for like, end up getting 7 figures for some of them, 6 figures and stuff. And huge art collectors start buying them. And he's 70 years old. He's like, well-to-do. People actually know who he is. They're like celebrating him. He goes and became famous, But 40 years of the time he was an artist, he was already retired before anyone even knew, before he ever became famous. He was already retired from doing it. So,
Wow.
But it was a crazy story, because he impacted so many people, and so many people, like how he did the stories, and it was not more of it was like the stories and the comic, and how he drew the pictures and everything, and did like these big things. And it was an interesting story. So, and, I love comic books too.
Oh yeah.
Do I another mod? I can always use a mod, but you're talking to a person that it took me 20 minutes to figure out how to make Jeff a mod the other day. So I'll figure that out, Lenny. I'm not the most talented on that. You know what we're giving away today, Conky?
What are you giving away?
We're giving away this.
A barrel?
Mm-hmm.
Are there monkeys in it?
Money.
Money. Oh, okay. It's
Barrel full money. Better than monkeys, Conky.
Nice.
I found this in a storage unit. I don't know how old the money is in there. You can see someone pried it open a little bit. That was not
Trying to get the money out.
They didn't do it successfully. It is heavy. It is full. And it's going to be given away tonight.
So approximately how big is that barrel?
That big, Conky, obviously. That's why I
It
took a picture.
looks like it's about at least 4 or 5 inches tall.
Yeah, I would say it's Yep. Well, you can't see my hands. I'll show you in a minute. But it is full. It's about this big.
Oh, nice.
And it's heavy. Joe's gonna be complaining about shipping, and I already know.
Like as big as a pop can?
Yeah, I would say so. Maybe a little bit shorter than a pop pan, but fatter.
Okay.
Barrel shaped. Now we gotta figure out how I'm gonna give it away, Conky.
You could ask a trivia question and see who gets the right answer.
I was thinking about that. The people that win it, you got to be a member, guys. So if you're a member, you know the answer to the question, you can win it. And if you're not a member, become a member. And I understand that everyone can become members. Don't give me a hard time and group. Oh, I'm going to I'm not going to be a part of your channel anymore because you have members. And it's free, guys. I got 4 free videos all the time. Ask Jeff.
Hey, your little spiel you just made makes like when you make fun of me.
What's that? I'm not making fun of you.
Member.
I'm not making fun of you.
But you do.
No, you just take everything personal. Joe does a great job of shipping. He does.
I do not.
You don't do a great job shipping. Joe does.
I don't take it personal.
Oh yeah. I got him all fired up today, Conky.
Who, Joe or
Jeff.
Jeff?
Because I was complaining about him giving away my free garbage bags. I was just messing with him though, but he didn't know I was messing with him, so he thought I was serious.
Hey, in this business, garbage bags come in handy. So you can.
It's like gold. It's like toilet paper, right, Jeff?
Like toilet paper in 2020. I mean,
Jeff wouldn't have gave that guy a roll of toilet paper. I guarantee it.
Oh.
Okay, so that's not funny. So I go out, yesterday freezing, and he gets all these tools, and I get them unloaded. I unload all these tools. I post them. A beautiful grizzly bandsaw. Post it for $525. The guy offers $450. I said, can't do that. I'll do $500. He shows up to pick it up today. So he pays $1,400 for the locker. He sells one piece for $500, and there's 10 other pieces like that. There's a lot of money in that locker. So the guy says, hey, you got a bag or something I can use to wrap the motor because it's snowing? He just spent $500. I'm looking for bags, and Ron, like, what are you doing? I said, I'm getting him a bag. He's like, don't give him the good ones. And I go in there and I grab one. He's like, those are the good ones. I'm like, okay, well, then I'll give him two. And I grabbed the second one. He got up. He's like, don't give him the good ones. And I'm like, we just sold a $500 machine and you're whining about a bag. He says, it's worth $1,500.
I said, that guy's getting a deal, $500. He should have brought his own bags. Lenny Baker.
Well, you know what? That means Lenny can win the barrel of money.
Yeah,
win a barrel full of money. And like I said, I haven't gone through the money. I found that, and these guys can contest. At my shop, there's a shelf, and I find money, so I just put change on the shelf. I've been putting change on that shelf for years. We cashed in 2 5-gallon buckets not that long ago, almost $900 in change. And I know I can fill up at least another 5-gallon bucket, probably 2. I don't even, the thing is, they don't, when you start, and then all of a sudden I start going through, I'm like, oh yeah, there's a lot more here than I thought.
You didn't even put a dent in that wall.
I know. I've been like houses and units for years and years and years and years and years. I've been putting the change there. And my goal was to put my 3 kids through college. And then I cashed in 2 5-gallon buckets and got less than $900. And then I figured my kids are going to community college. You guys better go to the trades, man. You become auctioneers or something. I don't know what to tell you.
You know what? The trades pay pretty good compared to
the trades are where it's at, man.
You look at what somebody pays to go to school to learn a trade and what they make when they get to the, there's another factor too, and that is if you become a plumber or an electrician or a carpenter or something like that, you're going to have a job. If you go to school to learn, pick one, underwater basket weaving or whatever people
go to. Major.
Yeah. Sure, you can graduate from college. You're going to be in more debt than you were in if you just learned how to, fit pipes or do electrical. You're not going to get a job. And if you did get a job, you're still not going to make as much as an electrician. So
your job might, I told my daughter this because she wants to do, she's going to be going to college. I'm going to start looking at colleges this summer. So she's going to be a senior next year. And, one I told her about college is that people put so much on like, oh, this college. And then the day, it's what you put into the college, what you're going to get out of it. And college, the only thing it does is get you in the door. After that part, it's meaningless. And then the last thing I told her is your job in risk of getting taken over by AI in the next 10 years? You have to ask that yourself now.
Yeah.
Your job could be obsolete in 10 years from now. I don't know, her job, she said no. I said, okay, that's great. But I can tell you what, AI is not going to take over an electrician, a plumber, a robot. I can't see a robot taking over an electrician, a plumber, a lot of these jobs. I don't think they're going to take over just Jeff and my job. moving storage units.
They can't make one to think like us.
That's right, man. They'd just be bouncing off the walls.
You can't think like this and move like the speed I move and automate that. Well, you probably could. A tripod. That's right. They did that. Never mind.
Yeah. The only downfall of some trades is that sometimes you're more reliant more on the economy, and there's certain trades that you're in that you might not be work for a year or two. It has happened. I had guys that were, basically built buildings. After 2008, they didn't do anything for a year or 2 years. They're all, no one was building any buildings.
Yeah, some are, like when I first got into working on treadmills, it was like really busy in the wintertime, but like really slow in the summer. So I started another little side gig where I mowed lawns. This was 20 years ago, but I started a little side gig where I mowed lawns, and that kept me busy in the summer. And then, eventually when the other business increased, I stopped doing the lawn care stuff. But you just got to learn how to work around things like that.
AI can't chuck wood.
No, it can't.
I'll tell you that.
Not like a woodchuck.
How much wood can a woodchuck chuck? A woodchuck can chuck wood? Woodchuck as much wood as woodchuck could. If a woodchuck could chuck wood, AI wouldn't chuck no wood because woodchuck AI can't chuck no wood.
AI can't chuck wood. Ain't that needs to be on a T-shirt.
That was like almost as my one buddy. He had the one time because I asked him, I said about his phone. I said something. He goes, "You can't text a rotary phone." I was like,
it's a good reason to have a rotary phone, actually.
Yeah. That was his point was, I got this old phone because, no one can bother me. I don't need to get bothered. Yeah, airline's cool. I know a lot. My one cousin, they were air traffic controllers. That was a good paying job. But you work 1 hour and then you have an hour off. It's very, very strange job.
I am 100% convinced, without a doubt in my mind, storage facilities.
What's that?
To invest in, to be your job, to make a living at, to own. Have you ever seen any failing storage facilities?
There's probably something I bought up, and then got them turned around. But yeah. The only way you could fail at it is, I mean, you just have to have there's a certain amount to make money, and then after that point, it's all profit.
The only one I know that could lose money is that one that not far from you that everything in there got wet and moldy. They couldn't have not been sued constantly for just all the stuff being trashed.
Yeah.
If your storage facility can keep stuff dry, you can make money.
Yeah, the thing is that none of them, they weren't liable for any of that stuff, though. Isn't that the messed up part?
Every time you go in that building, it just stunk.
Well, it was an indoor storage place?
Yeah.
What's the name? I'm sure you've been there.
It's over there on by Berea Road, 117th, but it's
No, by West 141st. They had the indoor storage where it was always wet.
By what street?
Over off of Clark and
You're talking about Clark's storage?
West, yeah.
Yeah, I know you're talking about Clark. Yeah.
But that stuff constantly smelled there every time. I never bought anything there that wasn't ruined.
I'm trying to think. I've only bought units. I used to do the auctions for them, remember?
Oh God, that place was nasty.
It was horrible. So Just Jack, he was all excited. He bought a unit today for $550.
He must have got a little room in his dad's garage.
Yeah, he got 10 by 15. But then he goes, the auction got paid on at 12:42, and I wanted at 2:00. the auction got canceled after I won it. And I explained to him, I said, well, probably what happened is, one, that the person paid online and the manager might not checked it. That's probably number one. Number two, I didn't tell him this part, but I heard that storage treasures won't cancel the auctions till after the auction ends. Now, I don't believe that's true because I seen them cancel auctions days before. But they're saying someone said if it's up that day, they won't cancel because they want to keep people the more auctions they have, the better for them or something. It looks.
Well, where did you hear this from? Is it a reliable source?
No.
Are you allowed to?
How would anybody know what actually happens on storage treasures unless they work for them?
No.
This is all hearsay and hypotheticals.
I heard.
That's what they think or heard.
Okay.
So, but in the storage unit business, the people have until you come and pay what you pay. Travis,
Mr. What You Doing, Willis?
What you doing, Willis? But they have until you come in and physically pay for that unit. That person can come in and pay for their unit or go online and pay for that unit. If they pay before you, legally, they can get the unit back. Now, some facilities, they don't let people do it. Now, legally,
let's say it doesn't bring us full circle, but that unit the other day with all that wood in it, you sent me over there because that guy that's your white rabbit for years, right?
I've seen the unit come up many, many times. So yeah, there's no way I was going to get there to pay for it that day. So I said, well, Jeff, go pay for the unit because at least we'll know we'll get the unit. Well, the guy called me up, the manager, and I was like, oh. And he's like, I haven't heard from the guy, nothing. I don't know what's going on. He usually always pays. And I said, yep. So Jeff went and paid, and then, it was a good unit. There's lots of money in there.
Yeah.
And then I forgot about all those prints. I was doing the video. I was like, man, there's all those awesome prints, like wood block, old prints from the 1800s.
Wow.
Did Shane show those where those were? Show you where those were?
No, I didn't even ask him.
He knows.
He knows. And then, man, it's like I got all these units in my head. I'm all discombobulated. I'm like, oh, well, I'm talking about this unit. Because, like, we did a unit today and we found, like, I don't remember, baseball cards. Was that today's unit or was that yesterday? Records? Was that yesterday? That was yesterday, wasn't it? See, I'm all discombobulated.
Yesterday. Unloaded this morning.
Mayor Dan!
There he is.
Haven't seen Mayor Dan for a while. And
I
that's
haven't seen him without a Coke bottle hanging out.
I was going to say, that's the first time I see Mayor Dan without, like, so he's usually dressed up for some kind of hauntedness.
Yeah.
It's so cold out, that's scary enough. You don't even got to dress up. And we're still giving away this today, man. I'm trying to think of why, when, where, what we're going to give it away. Not many people give away money, Conky. I love giving away money.
Especially not a barrel full.
A barrel full of money. You know why? Yeah, so discombobulated. You know what I'm talking about, Willis. We got 2 mayors on tonight. Isn't it awesome? I mean, that's unbelievable. We're almost like a political place here.
Yeah.
2 mayors.
You could almost start a council.
I'm thinking of like the city council. No. Student council. Yeah.
No. Auctions.
Yeah, let's do oh man. I'm trying to think of a good question for the I always give too easy of a question, It's like I asked the question, and then one time I gave the one question, no one answered it, so that was nice. So I got to get somewhere in between. Jeff didn't like the hat size thing. I'm discriminating again. What was it, Jeff?
What size is my hat?
Your head, yeah. Somehow you said I was being mean to you or something. What was it?
Why you got to bring it back up?
See, Conky don't care.
I don't make any comments like your nose looks like the Wicked Witch of the North
or
West. I don't ever say that.
And I never say that your belly looks like 3 kegs of beer. Oh, hold on. Let me full screen you. What
Can
is
you
that?
see? Can you see that, Tonka?
Yeah, it's a nice little thought. It's an XR 101 version.
Yeah. Didn't you know that, Jeff?
Tonka
What?
ladder truck. It says XR 101 on the wheel.
Yeah. What's that mean?
That's late 70s, early 80s.
I never seen one like that.
Yeah, it's a ladder truck. It should have a. You should be able to crank the ladder come out of the.
Yeah, you can't. It doesn't stand up on its own.
It's just broken then.
Found that in the back of my dad's barn.
So was that yours when you were a kid, or
No, my dad just has all kinds of stuff.
something he picked up?
Yeah.
Well, he was retired for how many years?
He was retired more than he worked. He retired at age 48 and passed away at age 91. I think he was retired more, right?
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. There's very few people that could ever say that.
No. I'm anxious for you to do a video on his estate.
And your mom's gonna be there?
I don't know. I haven't talked to her yet about it.
She gotta be in the video.
Well, if she's there, if we tell her the right time, she'll have food.
Definitely got to have food.
She can't barely walk, but boy, she gives everything she got to get in the kitchen and do some cooking. So makes her happy.
I got a question.
Good.
Or answer or question. What is it? Answer? I have to ask the question.
Are you gonna? I'm probably not gonna know the answer. You want to text it to me? And
You could do it like Jeopardy and ask. How's that work?
You just got me laughing because I was just thinking because Saturday Night Live they just had the 50th anniversary and they had on their Black Jeopardy. Oh my gosh!
Funny.
Oh, it was hilarious. It was hilarious, man. But Eddie Murphy was on there, and then he was doing the. Oh, it was hilarious. It just got to watch if you haven't checked it out. It was funny, but there were some good parts of the. My daughter, it's funny because she's showing me stuff. And I'm just like, she's watching this. But yesterday's video, we got the woodworking unit. And inside this unit, there was other items besides just woodworking equipment. There was these awesome antique prints. They had all different presidents and things like that. But at the end of the video, we also found tubes full of posters. You remember these, Jeff?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, one of the posters was a movie poster. This movie poster was an action movie because there's 2 movie posters in there that we found. This was the action movie poster. Now, a famous actor from back in the day, action star, was in this movie. Who was the actor? Or what was the name of the movie? I'll take either one for the win. Boom!
And what do they win?
What are they gonna win?
Show your picture.
Barrel full of money!
Woo!
Barrel full of money! Barrel full of money!
Uh-oh, you got cut.
Barrel full of money. Who wants a barrel full of money? Barrel full of money.
Did anyone pick it
Barrel
right?
full of money.
Did anyone
I want to
pick
sing my
right?
song real quick. Hold on. Barrel full of money. Sing it with me, Jeff. Oh, that's the wrong picture. Barrel full of money. Barrel full of money. Tell me, Conky.
I don't know the words.
It's a barrel full of money, Conky. I got Al Pacino, Sylvester Stallone, Harrison Ford. No. But I did see someone say the right name. We'll get to them. I just got to double check because, I always jump the gun too fast. Right? I like this one. Godfather. The Godfather. It's not the Godfather. It's not Chuck Norris, but you know what? Nothing's tougher than Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris is so tough. I remember those things they used to say back in the day. Like, Chuck Norris is so tough. Somebody did get it right. I only see one person that got it right. There was a Public Enemy poster. That is true. Ooh, I was thinking Chuck Norris. No. Michael said the right name, but you didn't get it first, Michael. No, you did not. The first person to get Mr. Van Damme was Lovey Foster. So, Lovey, since you won, you got to send us an email. It's secondsense@gmail.com. Your full name, Lovey, and your YouTube name, Lovey, and your full address. Item description would be the barrel of change. And you don't have to worry about no PayPal invoice, but we will ship that to you free, a barrel full of money.
Nice.
What was Van Damme famous for?
Like karate movies, wasn't it?
But one thing he would do in every movie. That's what I should have asked.
I'll be back.
No, come on, man! Don't be doing that to Arnold.
I don't know.
He would always do the splits, but not just like the splits. Like the one movie, and the first movie I remember was in Bloodsport, and he had 2 chairs, and he had a foot on each chair, and he's like this, not like this split. His legs are up. And he's like, oh, man, I got to pull up a picture. Oh, I got to pull up a picture now.
No, don't. We don't need to see it.
Oh,
we
it's
get
just
your
that
point.
splits, man. It's just show you could be doing the same thing, man.
Let's move on.
Oh, man.
I just think it's lovely that Lovey won.
Okay.
Is Lovey going to tell us how much was in the barrel?
Yes. Well, maybe she might never open the barrel.
Why would she not open the barrel?
Look at this. Now that that is the splits, bro.
I'm looking for a wire or something that.
Jeff doesn't want to look.
Is it gone?
Yeah. Tomorrow while we're driving down there, I'm going to go like this. Jeff! The splits! Oh, man. Van Damme, though, he could do those splits, man.
Too much.
Yeah, talk about a guy. Can he still do them?
Probably. But that just goes to show you you're very good at something. You don't need to speak that good at English or anything else, You could be an action star.
I'm going to tell you, I can't do the splits anymore.
Or never could.
Yeah.
I can do the shits.
The what?
The splits, I think it's.
You could do the what?
Never mind.
I didn't hear that right, I don't think.
Yeah, I think you did hear it right. I think you're just not, you're like trying to process in your head. Oh, man. Helen Gold, 4-month member.
Awesome.
Oh, thank you, Helen. Appreciate it so much. You do not want him to repeat it. Don't you saying such a thing? No. Thank
so
you.
He did. Oh, well. I missed it.
Shelly! I'm not going to pronounce your last name wrong. Urchi? Does that sound right? Urchi? Urchi? Reachy? Shelly! Thank you, Shelly, 4-month member.
So where are we going tomorrow?
Westerville.
And where is that in relationship to Columbus?
North, I think, of Columbus.
Yeah, I think it's just a little bit north.
So we won't have to go through the Columbus traffic. The worst part is if you go south of Columbus, when you come back, you have to go. Columbus, a lot of people don't know this, but there's a big loop. Okay, there's a big circle that goes around Columbus like this. Okay, so you got to go this way or this way. There's 2 loops that go around, and it goes around, and you come back up. And
Or you can go right through it.
traffic sucks. Columbus traffic sucks. Like people complain about Cleveland. It's like, you guys don't even know about traffic. Columbus traffic ain't that bad, but it's a lot worse than Cleveland. A lot worse than Cleveland. And then there's been doing some kind of.
And how big's the unit?
Which one?
Don't do that. Just
There's 2 of them. Well, that's why I'm asking you the question. Which one do you want to know how big?
you want 2 units?
Yes,
You didn't say that.
I did. You didn't listen, though.
Okay. How about each one?
I don't know. I think one's 5 by 10, the other's 10 by 10. They're owned by the same owner, Bob. And my name's Bob.
You
Me and
said
Bob.
you said 10 by 10. I remember you saying 10 by 10.
Yeah. No. The other one's a 5 by 10. We're gonna do our best, man.
And I can make it home for wings.
If you have wings, you might need them to make it home for wings. But yes, that's the goal. That is the goal. We're having wings at your house at 8:00.
You should be able to make it home in time for wings if you leave there at 4:30.
The key is we gotta get there, Jeff.
Right. You say you just wanted to try to be there by noon.
Or earlier.
All right. I'm ready.
Well, Westerville should be a good unit. That's a pretty nice area down there.
Well, this is what I saw in the unit. It looked like it's been sitting there for 10 years, 15 years. It's
Are
dirty.
you serious?
It's dusty. What? Am I serious? I am serious. I am the man of seriousness.
You need to maybe be serious a little bit more, because I have a hard time understanding when you're ever serious.
Oh. Yes. Yes.
Okay. So you got a unit that is it the bigger one or smaller one that's been there for 10 years? They're both the same person.
You answered your own question. I love
Yeah.
it. This is what I'm talking about. This is like next level.
Bob.
Only thing I saw was Bob's computers and Bob's books.
2 units for Bob.
So it looks like there's vintage electronics. There's going to be books. Something tell me there's going to be comic books, but I'm probably wrong.
That's what you're jacked up about, is comic books.
No, I'm jacked up because no, Melody. He's not grumpy. He's always grumpy. That's what his wife will tell you this.
You've been on a tool swing.
I know.
Conky, the tools he got today, the tools he got the other day were amazing. It's a complete woodwork shop with industrial tools. And then today he got brand new toolboxes.
Nice.
I don't know when this video is coming up. I'll give you guys a sneak peek. I just got to show you. They took one picture of the unit. Okay. One picture, Conky. You ready for this?
Sure.
So a newspaper.
So they hold a piece of paper over it, and this says the date on there and the unit number.
Okay.
And they're holding a piece of paper in the middle. And they took one picture. So I don't know. That takes up, what do you say, like 33% of the space of the picture?
Well, I mean, at least 20%,
Okay.
if not more.
So guess what's right behind that paper?
I can't see what's behind it.
Well, you can't, right. But when we opened the door today, there was a chop saw right on top of that.
Oh, man.
Right on top, and there's a toolbox. Right on top of the toolbox is a chop saw. Okay, but you couldn't see it because they have a whole piece of paper up. Okay, and there's another toolbox. And but I paid $120 for a unit. It's like okay. Hey, how's the unit here? Good one. And the best part is that Jeff and I are loading up all the stuff, and then these two guys, they work for the place, like, hey, that's our stuff. And the guy's there laughing. Oh, and then the guy's like, he goes, no, we're the ones that took the pictures of that. And Jeff's like, I wouldn't be bragging about that.
Good job.
They're literally pushing a tool cart, and they worked there, and they took the pictures, and they obviously were hiding this stuff on purpose so nobody would bid on it.
I don't know why they didn't go higher than $120.
Yeah, well, maybe their budget was 100 or something. Who knows?
Only thing I tell you is it ended up being a good little score for the money. And the ladder in there, man, it's probably the best ladder I found. Thing's awesome. But it's like a regular ladder, but it's meant for you can lean it on an angle without having to put open the legs.
Oh, okay.
So it has like rubber parts on the top, so you can lean it sideways like this and just go up on a wall or whatever. Huh. You don't have to open the ladder up. It's a nice ladder.
It's a simple concept. I can't believe it's never came up with before, but you know how you take an A-frame ladder and you just lean it against the wall?
Yeah.
And the top edge always is kind of rough. It's got it's got like a rubber piece up there built in. And I've never seen it before, but it seems like such a simple concept, but it's genius. I fell in love with it right away.
Well, thank you, Wendy. We appreciate that.
So that kind of reminds me. I did buy something off your auction last Saturday, Rob.
Oh, man. What'd you buy?
Just a little lot. I think it was lot 426 or something like that. I just have to.
What is it?
It just had some Tonka trucks in it, and
I know a lot you're talking about. The small Tonkas.
Yeah, basically it had like a Tonka transporter trailer in it, and it actually had one of the cars that Tonka had put on that trailer. That's the reason I wanted the lot, because those cars are really hard to find.
Nice.
Little blue plastic car. So I'll have to get that. Either, I don't know. You think you can just hang on to it until I see you again? And
yeah, I'm sure Shane will put it somewhere.
I'll grab it from you.
Shane, where's Conky's stuff?
Yeah. Figure it out. Or I'll get up there and grab it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, the other thing I got to do is, man, I got that van I got to go look at. I got to get a vehicle by Wednesday. I own a truck right now. It's in a storage locker that hasn't been driven for 20 years. Then I own a car that needs timing chain. I have a car that drives but won't go fast, but if I straight pipe it, it might work. And I have a van that I might, or I don't know, what is it, SUV? I don't even know. I only seen the back of that thing.
What about your one that just needs a drive shaft?
I talked to Jesse today.
That seems like the quickest, simplest.
Yeah, except trying to get a drive shaft for
what?
I don't know. It's in 19 what years? I think 1990 something.
Suzuki
XI7 or something.
Oh, that's going to be a hard one to get a drive shaft for.
That's what he said. Oh yeah, chefing with Shane. I did put that out in a video the other day on Sunday's video. The link for Shane, and Shane's been working for me since I think 14 years old, and I think Jeff can tell he's been working for me that long. Because what do you call him?
Mini you.
Mini Rob.
He's a little mini me. He acts like you, talks like you, thinks like you. Yeah. Smart remarks like you.
Yeah. Well, my days just say better be a smart ass than a dumbass.
Yeah. Yeah. And I volunteered regularly to test his food and rate it for him.
Yeah, I have to, but I have to go in a different thing. I can't click on that right now.
I'm not even a mod tonight. I'm logged in under a different channel, so
Yeah, because like right now I could click on your name, I can't do anything, and I click on this little thing, I could delete your comment, I could put you in timeout or ban you.
Oh, shoot.
So I can't make you a mod. I can star your comment. That's about it.
Yeah, you can't make a mod in StreamYard.
No.
You told me I was a mod. I thought a model.
No, you're a mod, like a model citizen.
I'm a model citizen.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, there's an offer for some fudge that I wouldn't have.
Oh, Teresa said, "Call me tomorrow. I'll bring you some fudge. I just live east of Columbus."
Oh.
Wow.
I don't know how to do that.
I don't know how to call her either, but you can call us, Teresa. Just call the Second Sense regular number, and I'll answer the phone. People always get shocked that I'm the guy that answers the phone. Remember that one night, Conky, we had all those people start calling?
Yeah.
The one time I go, hey, you guys can really call me. And then people just started calling me during the live. It was hilarious.
It's funny.
So yeah, Teresa, I'm all about fudge. I'm a fudge guy. The best is like my kids don't like fudge for some reason. I should say don't like fudge. Hot fudge, they're all about hot fudge. Fudge and ice cream, yeah. But like regular fudge, I don't know. They don't like it. Then one lady every year, the kindergarten teacher at my wife's school, huge thing of fudge. And I get to eat it all by myself every year. I'm so happy. It's a huge thing of fudge, and I just eat the whole thing. Just like
You
Jeff.
don't feel guilty about it because nobody else wants it, right?
And then like Jeff, his wife made me these awesome like candied nuts. And I gave a little bit to the kids, but I ate almost the whole thing. And somewhere, where I have the tin. I meant to give it back to you. That I don't know if you want your tin. But long story short, it's in my other car at the shop. So when we go to pick it up and I go 20 miles per hour, I'll hand it to you out the window. Well, thank you, Lenny. Yeah, Chester does not need any more chocolate, man. He ate way too much chocolate. I mean, ridiculous amount of chocolate. And then, so Westerville tomorrow, Jeff. Why do you keep doing this to me? Make me travel all around the country for storage units. You enjoy.
I thought I was going to be slowing down, and I just don't feel like I've been slowing down.
Well, that's because you're doing the auction at your mom's house too.
Yeah, that's true.
Because anytime if you're not working with me, then you're over there working.
I'm always doing something, anyways.
Yeah, because it's like the other day, it's like, okay, yeah, go home. You left early, and then and then you didn't leave early. Yeah, I mean, you left early from here, but you went right there and worked until I don't even know what time, 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Michelle, Jeff, how is Shane's food? We've only had one thing from Shane. What do we have, Jeff?
I can't remember. What was it?
Chocolate chip cookie.
What?
Chocolate chip cookie.
Chocolate chip cookie. That's right. Now they were, the chocolate chip cookies were moist. They were soft. They were perfect. They really were.
They were delicious. And I'm not just saying that. On a chocolate chip cookie level, they were definitely in that 9 to 10 range. I mean, they were definitely up there.
You can't. I don't like one that's crisp, hard, and it was just perfect. It really was.
Yeah. So I will say, now I told them originally I couldn't even recommend them to my people until I ate something. So, and if you seen my thing, the only video I put in there was that video because that's the only thing I ate. So I will say the chocolate chip cookie is good, but Shane has been cooking for a long time. He used to cook for his brother and sister. I'm sorry, his two sisters. I said brother and sister, his sisters, but he used to have to take care of them and stuff like that. So he's always been cooking and he's taught himself a lot. So he used to want to start a YouTube channel, start cooking. So go ahead, Shane. God bless you.
But he really needs me to taste his food.
I agree.
Somebody's got to do it.
Now, maybe he should be a chef. No, let's not get him out of the. Now, a lot of people know this or don't know this, but I was, you want to say a chef or whatever else, but I cooked professionally for many years in kitchens. I was ran restaurants, and there's a difference between cooking and loving it and being a chef. And there's just so much to it. To work in a restaurant, people don't realize, like, that's how I got my work ethic half the thing, because 60, 70 hours a week is like nothing. I mean, you ain't working 40 hours a week in the restaurant and cooking if you're going to be a chef. I can tell you that. You're looking at 60 to 100 hours a week, every week for the rest of your life. You want to talk about weekends? You don't have weekends. You want to talk about holidays? You don't have holidays. You want to talk, it's just go on and on. There's pros and cons with it. That's one reason I got out of the field. I had wife, kids, and everything else. And, I ran hotels, and I was running that whole aspect. The hotel's a little bit even worse because the hotel never shuts down. At least the restaurant closes. But it's very difficult in restaurants, and this climate's even worse. But it's so hard to make money because your margins are so small, and you have theft, you have waste, you have spoilage, and the first person that will kill you in a restaurant is the person ordering. They order wrong. I mean, they could sink you in a matter of months. You're ordering too much steak. You're ordering too much fish. Whatever you're selling. If you have a regular restaurant where you don't have perishable goods and you just take
Hey, Hell's Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen. Slow it down over there.
Okay.
We're just talking about Shane's little food, not ordering.
Well, they say you should be a chef. I'm trying to say the aspects about being a chef.
Slow it down over there.
Well, people, they watch, they look on TV. It's just like watching Storage Wars and think that you and I go in and there's a boom, boom, boom. They don't realize all the work that goes into the actual process of putting out the video.
I know, and heaven forbid you order too much meat.
Exactly.
Yep. Good point. Learn from you all the time.
See, Michael says, unless you own your own place, it's overrated.
See, I always thought it'd be fun to own a restaurant and just name the dishes after the disease you'd get if you didn't cook it right.
This is the Dysentery Cafe, Conky, and tonight we have salmonella chicken, E. coli burgers.
I think Shane's doing it perfect because he's just enjoying making a good dish for himself.
Exactly. And that was my whole point.
That's perfect.
He is doing it for the love and the enjoyment of it. And that was my whole point about talk about the chef part, because people become a chef. That could kill your whole, like, I used to love cooking. I haven't cooked for years. Why? Because I burnt out cooked. I cook for thousands of people at times, and it's like, it's like, I don't even feel like cooking. I know I can make all kinds of stuff. It'd be great. But, of course, I'm probably too tired for moving all day and with Jeff.
Yeah, there's that.
Speaking of which, can I go?
Yeah.
Here we went. There he is.
Hey,
anything you want to say, Jeff, before you leave?
Goodbye, everybody, and thanks for letting me enjoy this time with you guys. I do have fun doing this.
Well, we appreciate it, and I will see you tomorrow. What time are you going to be there?
You said be there at 9. Will do. See you guys
later.
See you.
My chef and my son are the head meat cutter at Texas Roadhouse. Man, I love Texas Roadhouse. Send me a gift card.
I don't normally really like the chain restaurants. I'd always rather do like a mom and pop place. But Texas Roadhouse does have good food. They seem to have kept their quality up over the years to where I can actually go there and order a dinner and eat it and enjoy it.
Yeah, I've never had a bad dinner there. The bread's awesome with the honey butter, and the ribs, man. They got good ribs, man.
I mean, you know what I mean, though. I mean, places like Applebee's and stuff like that. I mean, they're good, but they'll never be great.
No,
because they're kind of barred from being great because they're a chain restaurant. There's restaurants that. And I back when I traveled a lot for a living, I'd have places where I would go, little towns here and there, and I'd always find a a little restaurant that I'd enjoy eating at. It was never, if I could help it, it was never a chain restaurant, and I got used to. I guess I don't know how to describe it. You know what I mean? Chain restaurants get their food frozen from, some central location, and the little local places get it fresh right there in the area most of the time. And I could always taste the difference, I guess, is the best way to put it.
Yeah, well, most places, it comes in. If you go to like a Perkins or you just go down the line, any kind of fast food. I shouldn't say fast food, but like I said, a commercialized restaurant. Yeah, most of the stuff's going to come in frozen and prepackaged.
I'll put it this way: we went to eat one day, and we were in a Uniontown, right down the street from Hartville Market. And I ordered something that should have tomatoes on it, and it came without tomatoes. And this was during some time. This was a few years ago. I don't know if you remember, where you couldn't buy a tomato anywhere for any amount of money because there was some tomato shortage or something. And I asked, I said, "Where's the tomatoes on my salad or whatever?" They said, "Well, there's a tomato shortage. We can't get tomatoes." I said, "Look, right up the street, like right up here, less than 2 miles, there's a farmer's market. There's tomatoes all over the damn place." "What do you mean you can't get tomatoes?" "Well, we can't go up there and get them. We have to get everything from here." And that, that was just one more kind of nail in the coffin of, me eating at chain restaurants like that.
I can understand that. And speaking of auction tomorrow, Conky.
Yeah, I was pulling stuff earlier tonight. I delved into when Phil Cap Electronics closed. I went there and bought a bunch of stuff, so I got into a bin of some of the new old stock I got from there. We do have quite a few collectible toys, some Matchbox, some I know there's a Hot Wheels case, some train items I think she's going to be putting up. So it's always something different. Tomorrow's no exception.
Yeah, that's just their hamburgers. It's always fresh, never frozen, they claim. But not their chicken, I can tell you that. It's frozen.
And can I show you something? I'll give you, for everybody who's hung around, I'll give you guys a sneak peek of something if you want to see it, Rob.
Yeah, I want
to see it. Oh,
yeah.
He's got me full screen.
I have full screen already. I was like, full screen, you Conky.
So I dug up something I bought off of you.
Oh, man.
2 years ago, actually. And when I bought it, I had bought a bunch of stuff. There's the receipt.
Nice.
2 pages of receipts. And I stuffed the receipt in the back of one of the toys. And the idea was I was going to one day not do a restoration on it, but it was really filthy. And I finally got it and cleaned it up.
Oh, wow.
And I actually did it was so dirty. I mean, the inside was just gross.
You detailed it inside too?
Well, I took it all apart and detailed the whole thing.
Wow.
And we're going to wind up eventually selling this on our Whatnot show, but not until I put the video out.
That's pretty cool.
So I thought that would be kind of neat to do. The video is edited. It's uploaded. I watched it. I've got to re-edit it and re-upload it because there's a couple spaces where I didn't glue the scenes together right. But, and again, for those of you who stuck around,
what do you got, Conky? Oh my gosh, she's typing crazy.
There you go. That's my other channel for restorations. The restorations are going to be going on that channel now.
The restoration channel?
Yep. And I may change it to Conky's Restorations or something like that. That's something I did a long time ago. But
so this is going to be the new channel?
That's the channel for the restorations.
Very cool.
And then I'm going to be unlocking all my other videos that I hid when I started putting the restorations on my main channel. I'm separating the two because it's just the way, you know how the YouTube algorithm works. It was never going to work with both on one channel.
Yeah, it's going to kind of mess up everything. Don't it? Just like the stupid shorts. I don't even know. I was doing those and it seemed like it messed up everything, so I stopped doing them. Hales doesn't do them. I don't know. It is crazy. So let's see. Saturday, my auction. All kind of great stuff in there. We got that awesome Budweiser light that I got out of the unit that I had the big Blockbuster gumball machine. I got all kind of cool stuff out of that unit. But the manager couldn't even believe the people didn't pay on it. The manager wanted to bid on it. He's like, I couldn't bid. But yeah, there's lots of good stuff in there. He's like, oh, there's great stuff in that unit. So, but there's all kind of so many things in the auctions. I always tell people, just take a look through the auctions. I think there's 600 lots in this auction. There's an auction Wednesday, which has all kind of the $70 unit that I bought that had all those toys and video games. All that stuff's going to be in there, except for the Hot Wheel red lines.
Yeah, I'll have to check that one out, except for you didn't put the Hot Wheel red lines in.
No, they're in here, this case right here, Conky.
Nice.
But I want to put them in a Hot Wheels case, I think. But I put them in there because I had this giant Matchbox case, and then I feel weird. All those Hot Wheel red lines in a Matchbox case, you know.
It's happened before. Don't worry about it.
I know, but you know,
I found some of the best Hot Wheels red lines I've ever purchased in a Matchbox case.
I could see that.
As a matter of fact, my watermelon pink.
We sold the gumball machine to a military vet. Sorry, Conky.
Was in a Matchbox case.
It wasn't a Matchbox case?
It was in a Matchbox case when I bought it. Yep.
See? When you're looking for deals. Yeah, that gumball machine, the military guy came and I think we were asking 500. And he said he wanted he's building or gonna make a room for his wife and him, like a movie room, and they love Blockbuster and vintage, and he showed up in his whole military garb. So we gave him a deal on it. Sold to him for 400.
Nice.
We said we thank you for your service. We appreciate it. And yeah, I know people do buy the old Blockbuster cards. I told people that in the videos before. It's like, yeah, they're worth money. But yeah, we got 400 for it. We could have got more out of the machine, but like I said, it was a veteran, current active duty military. So I was like, you know what? Do it. Sell it to him. And I got to move this stuff. My goal is the more I sell, the more I can buy. And I love buying.
I didn't realize Blockbuster stuff went for so much. There was a Blockbuster at the shopping center up the street, and it's still trying to think. I don't think they ever re-rented it from it being a block. I think it's still a Blockbuster. You know, it's not open anymore, but I don't think they ever did anything with it. I think it's still got all the Blockbuster garb inside, you know.
We gotta go, Conky.
I should stop by there and see if any deals can be made.
Yeah, what you gotta do is tell them, hey, find out who's renting the building, and see if you can get in there, and then you'll be like, oh, and then act like you're looking at the building, and hey, how much for this? How much for that?
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to look at that next time I drive by there. It's been a while.
Doing the same thing in movie room. Yep. Yeah, it's like one of those things. In our business, I can always sit there longer and hold on to stuff. I can always get more money for stuff. You know, the question is, how long do I want to sit on it? Sometimes, and a lot of people have a hard time with this, but there's a lot of different aspects in this reselling game, and there's a lot of different points. And some people all want to be at the top point, you know. Well, I'm an auctioneer, okay? Sometimes I'm the guy at the top point. When I sell it, it might never go higher than that price. But there's a lot of times I'm at the low point or lower point where there's a lot of places to make money left. So, I don't know. It's just, there's lots of points of resale business. You can't always get top dollar for everything. I mean, you can, but you might sit on it forever. And it just keeps adding up and adding up and adding up. You know, sometimes
it's the story of the slow dime versus the fast nickel. You know what I mean?
Right.
You got to decide how you want to go with it and just do it.
Well, my buddy used to say, you're stepping on dollars, picking up pennies,
Yeah.
Something, and my grandfather used to say, never let the money walk out the door. His things, if you got a customer that wants to buy it, hey.
Jeremy says toy show is just over a month.
We miss you too, Jeremy. We can't wait for you to come back. But just be happy you are gone right now.
Yeah,
We're
it is
almost all
cold
about
up
to
here,
move.
buddy.
Yeah, we're almost all about to move to Florida. So
It is freaking cold. I don't know. I guess I got to think of what I'm doing for the toy show too. I know. Well, I'm gonna hold off on saying that. I'm gonna be doing something else a little bit earlier that month, but yeah, I may still try to make it down to that toy show. What do you think, Rob? You want to go down there and for the toy show, go down the night before?
yeah, I think we could do that. I'm down. You got the jewelry a lot, Shelly. Just put jewelry a lot. He says, "Who's booking the hotel?"
Well, I mean, Jeremy's going down there. I think Jeremy and George are going down for a hotel anyway. So whatever hotel they're going to, if we can book in the same one, we can. Having a hard time finding. You just click on. I think you just click on the thing. See if I can do it. Where's my comment? There it is. No, I guess you can't. There used to be able to.
If you go to YouTube, if you just put what at the restoration channel, it should come.
Yeah,
up.
it's just the restoration channel. I mean, I'll probably wind up renaming it the Conky's Restorations. I named it that years ago when I first started building the studio down here.
I'm trying to get on it now, Conky.
There's the content that's on it hasn't been released yet, so I don't know if it's gonna really.
Oh, that makes
work for
sense.
you.
That makes sense.
I mean, it has 0 subscribers. Like I said, that was just a preview. I mean, you guys watch our show Saturday night, and I might get a little bit more into that channel and showing you how to. I might even be able to put a link in or something.
I mean, probably a boat channel, a restoration channel came up.
Maybe if I started restoring boats.
But a boatload of different ones came up. So, like I said, if you guys haven't, check out the auction tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna put that video. I'm just trying to think. So tough. I got so many videos to put up. The thing is, if I put that video out, that means I have to go back to Norwalk and film Saturday. But I have an appointment Saturday to go look at an estate. And then Roy said he's supposed to go look at the same estate on Monday or Tuesday. And I told him you probably won't have to.
If you get there first, I guess, yeah.
Well, that's why she said, "Oh, I can come on." I said, "Well, when are you going to be? When's the earliest I can come?" I'm always try to get there first, Conky.
Yeah.
You always want to be first, especially in this business. Now, you're more welcome to pick somebody else, but I don't know why you would.
Well, I mean, obviously you want to be first and make the best offer.
Well, I'm going to give her what I tell everybody. It's the same thing. I'm not going to give her any special treatment, but what she will get is a devoted fan base, a devoted auctioneer, experienced crew.
Yep.
Professional.
That's
One thing we
how it
do is we could sell it. And I guess we have to do a prayer, Conky.
Yes, we do.
All right. Well, Lord, thank you so much for bringing us all together. We appreciate all you've given us. And we have some special prayers we have to say tonight. And for Janet and her family, she wants us to say a special prayer for her and her family as they are going through some times right now, Lord. And anything you could do to help them, assist them, and the way you best see fit, we appreciate that. And anyone out there that's watching tonight that has any problems and any issues, it could be mentally, physically, emotionally, or anybody that you know, or that you're dealing with any kind of loss. And also special prayer out for Conky and Lorraine when they're dealing with a awesome little Roxy. be up in heaven now. We appreciate it, Lord, that you even given us that time that we had to enjoy all those great smiles that Roxy put on her face with her little barks and laughs, and just the opportunity that you've given us that she shared, and happiness that she brought through the YouTube community, Lord. And in this special time, bless her and everyone else. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Rob.
Oh, no problem. And Roxy was a cute little. I just love that little bark. I just barking at want more treats. I love that. Yep. So, but and we appreciate everybody so much, and thank you guys. And a lot of people don't realize. I mean, I work my butt off. I try really hard, and I try. That's all I can tell you, people. I try so hard, and I hope you guys appreciate it. And there's people. Someone left a horrible comment the other day, and it's just amazing. The things that people will say. And but I've been in this long enough. Nothing get me down. Nothing keeps me. My goal is just to try to show you the awesome stuff that I get to find. I try to show that to all the people out there. And the person had an issue with me. I filmed inside of facility. The lady said, "Hey, this is between you and me." Okay. First of all, it's common knowledge that the person went to jail. It's not like it's some big secret, ladies and gentlemen. Second of all, I could find out that in 2 seconds. The only thing I had to do is find out who owned the storage unit, which is public knowledge. They have to release this information. And 2, you Google it, and guess what? It's public knowledge when you get arrested. Okay? If you're in prison, in jail, anything else. It's all public knowledge. It's nothing you can hide from anybody. You cannot hide it. It's public knowledge. Okay? So the lady wasn't telling me anything that's some big secret, and people are out there, "Oh, I can't believe it. She could get fired," all this other stuff. Okay? Well, she ain't going to get fired or anything else. 2, did I put a picture of her? Did I put a film of her? I don't videotape. As you guys know me, I'm not there videotaping. I put my phone down on the desk and I talk to the people. If they say something, they say something. If they don't, they don't. I don't put their faces up there. You guys don't need to know their faces. I don't put the name of the storage facility up there. You guys don't even know the name of the storage facility. It doesn't even matter. And the point is, I'm doing that. I protect those people. I'm not sitting there trying to get anyone fired or anything else, And like I said, my goal is to try to give you guys, it's a lot easier. The manager, you hear from the manager, because I can tell you what the manager says, but it never comes out. When you hear from the manager, then you guys, it's a lot more, means more. It seems like, it's coming right from the person's mouth, right? So, I don't know. That was my little tangent, Conky. But like I said, Conky and I, we appreciate all you guys. Check out Conky's auction tomorrow. Conky with an E, Flippin Adventures on Whatnot. It'll be right after What the Hales auction. He starts about 7 o'clock. Conky comes on around 9 o'clock. My auction tomorrow, Saturday, 1 o'clock, 600 lots, awesome stuff. And then next Wednesday, there's an auction. So I won't be here to tell you, but that one has all those Pokemon cards, video games, and stuff that I got from that, toys and stuff that I got from that awesome $70 unit. So you'll see a lot of that stuff in that auction, minus some Hot Wheel red lines and maybe a few other little trinkets.
You can put them in there. It's okay.
So, but we do appreciate y'all. Mr. Duity, I saw that, and we sent a little prayer out to your little pup. And we appreciate everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate your support. Appreciate you watching us, and appreciate if you guys, go to our Whatnot, our auctions, whatever. Appreciate all that stuff. And anything you want to say, Conky?
Yeah, I like to picture Mr. DeWitty's dog and my dog playing in heaven together.
Having a good old time.
Yep.
And getting some milk bones. So, but once again, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I know it's been a long show, but we appreciate it. And once again, Teresa, call us tomorrow. I want some fudge. She's still around. Good night, everybody. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening.